So happy Saturday. I'm here with my weekly favorites, and let's just get right into it right now. I have a lot of drugstore. I have a lot of Wet and Wild specific favorites this week, so we're gonna go into that first. Okay, so I got the what was it called? The Hummingbird collection. I got the collection that they have all the products bundled together in their on their website. And the thing that I was most like surprisingly impressed with was actually this Photo Focus primer water. I wore this today and I feel like it just made my skin look really nice. It worked really well with the Photo Focus foundation. It made it last like a really long time. Like I've been wearing this for a while now. Yeah, like a long time. And I like took a nap and everything and my blush and everything is still on. So this is not bad for a primer water. So yeah, they'll probably end up making this permanent. I hope that they do. Just make sure that you have like your mouth closed when you use it because if it gets in your mouth, it like, ugh. I tried that by mistake the first time that I used this. So yeah. The blushes from that collection also super amazing. Today I actually have this one on as a bronzer and I have this on top of that as like a blush. And I really liked how this came out together. I thought it looked like really nice and glowy. This is very pigmented, but you can like definitely make it look a little bit more natural. It reminds me of the Poppy pink blush that's in the Too Faced Natural Face palette, and you guys know that I love that palette. So yeah, these are all really good. These might be made permanent too, but they probably won't have the cute little hummingbird design. So yeah, if you want to get it with hummingbird design, get them now. And if you want to like make sure you get them, I would say these are maybe the best thing in the collection that I think like everybody would love. But yeah, these are great and I love them. I am actually just tying my hair back now because it's actually pretty hot in my house right now. Yeah, I'm comfortable, but like it's a little hot. So yeah, next up in the Hummingbird collection, Flights of Fantasy, I think it's called. I don't remember, but it was something like that, and it had hummingbirds on it. The eyeshadow palettes, I've used these two so far. I have kind of a mix of these both today. I have this color all over my lid and this in the outer corner, and I think I put this color on the brow bone and the inner corner. Yeah, I think I put it, yeah, maybe it was just there. I don't remember what I did with these two shades. I might have put this in the inner corner too. And I use this as the crease color, so these are really good. This one I haven't even swatched yet actually, but I want to do a look on this and I just thought I'd include it because I had all the Hummingbird products there, so I guess this isn't a weekly favorite, but you know, it's in the collection too and it looks really pretty, so I like that. The Photo Focus foundation I have on today too, and this lasted like a really nice amount of time and I think it looks really pretty today. I don't know. I just think the combination of that primer water with this just kind of worked. And yeah, I loved how it looked and how it lasted all day. So this is definitely a favorite for the week, at least for the day, because I think I only wore it today and maybe I wore it yesterday too, because yeah, I tried this out like a first impression, but I had my makeup on for maybe 15 minutes, but yeah, so that was kind of a fail and I didn't end up even filming. I filmed today and I filmed like me trying on the makeup, but I didn't like the first video that I filmed, so I didn't end up editing that and I'm not going to post that. But you'll see the second video, which I think turned out a lot better. But yeah, I still use that and I still liked it. And yeah. For the highlight I have on, it's from this Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting palette, but it is the this shade right here, which is Sweet Peony, which you can buy separately from the rest of the collection. So if you just want that one shade, I really like it. I really like this whole palette. That's maybe not my favorite shade from the palette, but I do really like it. And yeah, I think it works well with all these other Wet n Wild products. You guys know, I've said before, I like wearing like one brand makeup looks a lot of the time because I think that they go well together, like all the products together. So yeah, I think that this is good. My last Wet n Wild favorite is this Color Icon Trio in Sweet as Candy. I have this in a project pan that's coming up soon. And yeah, I used it twice this week. I used this crease color one day, and I think I maybe used it maybe I didn't use it twice this week. I don't know. I didn't have my makeup on for very long one day this week. But anyway, this is pretty good and I like it, and I still think it's a favorite for the week. I think that this is maybe like the best trio that they have. I never tried Walking on Eggshells, which I think is the more popular option from these trios. I know they don't make these anymore. This is in like a quad now, so they still have it, but it might be slightly different. But I think these three together are just really good, and I like it. And my last drugstore favorite are these Catrice Liquid Metal Shadows. I have We Are the Champagnes, Under Treasure, We Are the Champagnes, and Mauves Like Jagger. All three of these are really pretty. At first I thought that they looked a little bit muddy when I had them all on together in my Wednesday, well, pretty much all my videos that I filmed this week, because I have one day where I film pretty much, but yeah, in my What's on My Face video, I thought they might look a little bit muddy altogether, but I think I ended up liking how it looked, and it did last pretty well throughout the day. I don't know why I thought it wasn't going to last throughout the day. I think like the Mauves Like Jagger shade was maybe fading a little, but I do tend to get a little bit like watery around there, and it is allergy season, so I think that these lasted pretty well throughout the day, and they were easy to use, and they looked really nice, like, all together. Like, I keep watching my videos from that. I'm like, oh, these just look good together. So, yeah, I like these. Okay, and I only have, like, 3 high-end favorites, which I know is still a lot, but, this is the Makeup Forever Stick Foundation. I love this. I just think, like, it always looks so nice, and, it looks good for my skin pretty much most of the time. I've used quite a bit of this so far, but it's not like I still need to work on this and use it up, and I'll probably end up buying a new one. I get one from the drugstore today. Makeup Revolution actually just made a foundation, so next Friday I will probably have a video posted on my first impression of that, so get ready for that. I'm excited for that. But yeah, that's a good foundation, and I really have been liking it this week. I like how it looks in the spring and summer. Gives a nice like dewy sort of look, and I like that. My blush favorite for the week, this is maybe like my pick of the week. This is the Hourglass Mood Exposure Blush. So the other day when I did my What's on My Face video, I didn't use like a ton of high-end makeup. I did use that foundation, I think. But I think if you have like maybe one high-end product, it can like make a look better. I don't know. It makes it look a little bit more something, I think. And I don't know if I really believe that, because I think that this drugstore all Wet n Wild looks just as good as the look that I did the other day, if not better. But in that particular look, I think that this kind of made it look a little bit fancier, and it's a very subtle blush, so you can get something similar from Wet n Wild. Their ombre blushes are really nice and subtle, but I like this. It makes me feel fancy, and I think it's natural looking. It looks nice, and I like this. This is good. And the highlight that I was wearing in that video is this Fenty Beauty Killawatt highlight in the color Hustla Baby, and I think I just shattered it. Okay, it came out of the pan. It didn't really shatter. I just dropped it, and yeah, so that's no fun. This was going to be like a travel favorite product, but unfortunately now I don't think that it could be, because it's shattered and I don't want it to get messy everywhere. So that really stinks. But I don't think I'm going to return it, because it came in like a duo with the lip gloss, and I don't have that box anymore, I don't think. So yeah, I probably could still return it, but I'm not going to. It's a nice highlight, and I can still use it. So yeah, it's the color Hustla Baby. It's kind of a dupe for the We Are the Champagnes color. I think that this looks a little bit better on the cheeks, and that would probably look a little bit better on the eyes, but they're both really good, and I like this. I think it's a nice color. It gave me like a nice like glow for the week. So I liked that. Okay, so I think that that's all my makeup favorites. For random favorites, I watched Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 this week, and I really liked it. It kind of made me sad. I don't know if I'm ready for Infinity War, because I was sad about the death in Guardians of the Galaxy 2, and I kind of know more than I should know about Infinity War for someone that hasn't seen it. I wrote I read an Entertainment Weekly article about it today, and I'm like, okay. And so yeah, that was a little upsetting, but yeah, I was a little upset at the beginning of Infinity War, or at the end of. Oh my goodness, I can't talk today. I was upset at, you know, I don't want to say who it was because I mean it's on Netflix and it's been out for a while, but I don't want to spoil it. But yeah, that was sad. And I also watched Arrested Development this week. So they had season 4 a few years ago, and you know it was nice. It returned, and it was after a long time, and the show had kind of changed a little bit, but also like, you know, all the actors on the show. It was a big cast, and each of the actors was kind of too busy to get together for like a show, so they each pretty much had their own episodes, and they weren't all like together in all the episodes, so it kind of felt awkward. So Mitch Hurwitz, actually, he's the creator of the show. He edited it, and he made it so that like it kind of flows better. It's in chronological order instead of everybody having their individual episodes, and I think that that actually helped the fourth season a lot. I think there are maybe some jokes that like I missed from the from like when they originally did it. Like I remember the one girl didn't talk for some reason, and I don't think that they mention it in the new like re-edited version, but I do still like the re-edited version better. It flows a little better. It feels more like the original show, and yeah, so I think that that's what they're doing for the fifth season, which comes out on May 29th, which I'm so excited about. So yeah, that's what I've been watching on Netflix this week, and I'm really enjoying it. And yeah, it's a fun one to watch. So I think that that's everything. I hope you guys like this video. I feel like I can't talk right now, but you know what? It's been a long day, and yeah, I just wanted to film this. So I hope you guys like this, and I will see you guys all Monday, maybe. I don't think I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm not sure. Bye.